Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths. Let's build! We are currently watching a little APS set up doing horrible things to a kingstead. Now today with this Let's Build thing one thing that was suggested some time ago is that I make a propeller plane, and I thought, hey, that's a good idea, because what with the new AI propulsion update, that is more feasible than it used to be. And also, hey, there's also a new broadside setting, so I can make what is basically an AC-130 spooky gunship, except it's not actually going to be a replica AC-130, so please don't ask me about that. I've just noticed this thing is shooting itself, so it must stop that right now. Might have to space out these guns a little bit more. You can see this section is getting hammered a little bit. So yeah, the Kingstead was having a horrible, horrible time over here. Bits of it scraping all over the place. And so what this gun setup is, this is only going to be on one side. So middle of the plane, and it's going to be a plane. Yes, I'm even going to try using aerial maneuver in this thing. Jeez. Screen's dirty. So, this is the middle of the plane, and this is going to be the right side. Only going to have guns on one side. Going to have broadside setting, set that it will always use have its right side facing to the enemy. That is the plan. We'll see if it works. And the ammunition on here, I should mention. So, I set this up ahead of time simply because APS, it's a little bit fiddly, and it takes a little bit of time. So, this is a 333mm belt blaster, a Hesh belt blaster. So quite slow little shells. Hang on, let's get up to see. So 215 meters per second roughly. Has quite a nasty thump damage and lots of Hesh spalling, so that disintegrates things quite well. Then you have this big 500mm hollow point high explosive gun. So quite meta ammunition right now, and by meta I mean it works well and a lot of people use it. And so hollow point, so it's got a hollow point, inertial fuse, 2 high explosive warheads, which is about as much as you usually want. Any more than that, there's diminishing returns on ammo cost versus damage, blah blah blah. A few gunpowder casing, it's pretty fast, decently fast, 420 meters per second, does a lot of kinetic damage, does a lot of thump damage. And this last gun over here is a little bit of a silly thing that I came up with, and this is a 200mm heat smoke round. So I could have put a sabot head in here instead. That would probably work decently well, but I like these little shaped charge heads because their penetration metric is not particularly good. Hang on, I should dial down to here. There. Their penetration metric isn't great, neither is their particle count, but it's just every once in a while, their main job is to smoke up a target. It's just a nice little touch that they reach through a shield and scratch the paint a little bit, and every so often they hit something like an exposed turret cap, and they shred the inside of it, and they often tend to cook off deck guns as well, which the Onyx Watch use a lot. This plane is, at the very least, going to be able to solo anything in the Onyx Watch, except possibly the Eerie. That is the plan, that is my ambition. What the blue balls is happening here? Gosh dang it. Forgot to do that last time, it seems. I'm just going to make absolutely sure that this all works. And false. Okay. I'm also probably not going to win any prizes for the APS Tetris right here. Suffice to say, none of these things are messing with each other. And this death thing definitely wouldn't fit in a turret. So, I prefabbed this before, but I'm going to prefab it again. Just in case. Over here. Dun, 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 dun. Boop! Okay, so we've prefabbed that now, and probably should also prefab these little guys. So use this one, white and width 3, length 2, 3, 4. Boop. Okay. Destroy all vehicles and let's get busy. So, and Rambok goes and sits on the bottom of the ocean. So, what we're going to start with, we're going to make the thing mostly out of alloy. So, and that has two benefits. Firstly, it's light, and this thing's meant to fly. And the lighter it is, the easier it gets up into the air. Like, you can totally make planes out of metal, and it doesn't really matter that much. If you have enough thrust, you can get anything airborne in this game. But it's just, when you start out, you know, start out light, add weight as you go. That's terrible advice. Don't do that. So. Let's get this lined up. I probably shouldn't. God, jeez. Is that good? This is messing with my head. There we go. Okay. So that's the bulk of the silliness out of the way already. So what we need now is I'm going to fill in these gaps with something. I don't know. This thing doesn't need any more coolers or autoloaders than it already has, so that's okay. How expensive? This thing's only 7,000, and also I'm going to try and be sensible for once and not rely on RTGs, because I do that way too much. So, I'm going to stick an actual engine on this thing, because I can do that. And this thing, I believe the blue line is 5x5 in all directions. Yes, it is. So I'm going to stick this... Where's the thing? There it is. I'm going to stick the exhaust somewhere else. And leave a one gap right here. This isn't going to be another glass cannon build, by the way, because I'm trying to train myself to make them more often, because, like, I was making a cruiser the other day, which, unfortunately, has a... Oh yeah, that's the cruiser that was going to be the ship featured in the next Onyx Watch campaign episode, in case you're wondering. Mother of God. No, okay, I did that right. Good. That was the ship that was going to be in the next Onyx Watch campaign episode, and the file got corrupted, and so did the backup file, so I have to start over with that, but that's okay. We're going to do fine anyway. So, what are we doing here? We need an AI compartment, which we will put over here, and we will make out of stone. Stone, I say. So, here, probably going to layer a lot of stuff underneath this. So we're going to have a stone thing. I'm also going to try avoid using heavy armor. It's so nice to have stone options. Turn the torch. The torch was on. Blurred. Okay, so AI will be right here. And we need 1, 2. And connector 1, 2, 3, just in case. First thing we need a wireless transmitter. And then, what else do we need? We need inter-vehicle transmitter, because that's a good idea. And then we need cards. Probably don't need one of those. We do need one of these. Get rid of that. Oh wait, no. Keep forgetting you don't need as many card slots for these things. So target prioritization, we're going to set that ahead of time to 0. Block, do. Okay, so this is the usual setup I use on these things, because most of these things are not important, and you really want your craft to go for the thing that's closest to them and is the biggest threat. I want this thing to mulch the big targets, because that's what a gunship's meant to do. It's support. It's air support, for crying out loud. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? Okay. Where is the wireless snooper? Let's put that there, and that is all for now. We're just going to stick a whole bunch of general purpose processing cards, and we will add more if we need more. Okay. I've been listening to a lot of Ailstorm lately, which is ironic because I don't drink. So, yeah, that's fun. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that for the moment, and then I'm going to stick an air gap in here so that the AI doesn't get killed when bad things happen. And by bad things happening, I mean when the ammo goes off. So 1, 2, make this 5 meters tall. Because this thing is going to need a lot of ammo for those guns. Probably not too much. How big is this thing? It's 60 meters long. Okay, so it's not enormous yet. I can't remember. This is probably not the best kind of separation of ammo compartment. You really want to use heavy armor for this, because metal, I think, can still get destroyed by that. But, what am I doing? I should do it like this. Do. Vertical beams. Vertical beams are convenient. Okay, so before I forget, I'm going to stick some metal right here. Actually, I'm going to stick metal all around here. Do you need to remember to put some fuel on this thing? In fact, I swear, I have not built an actual fuel engine all by myself for a very, very long time, simply because the prefabs that people have made just work so well. They're just lovely. Also, I completely forgot to mention, there's been an update and things are much prettier. There's little icons, or little graphics for everything you're building now. How did I forget to mention that? I'm used to it already, I guess. It's just very nice. It means you can instantly see the thing that you're trying to find, which is super nice. The UI is actually looking very nice these days. Very nice, very clear, very pretty. Pretty. Okay, what I'm going to try with this thing, I'm going to try to avoid using my usual ACB tricks to get this thing to fly and maneuver. Because, I don't know, I'm relying on that a wee bit too much, and all it'll take is a patch out of nowhere that, I don't know, turns all ACBs into chickens or something, and then I will be extremely sad, and that will be bad. Okay. Okay, let's just check this cylinder. Blah 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 blah. Transfuel. No, I should look at the other end. Where is the other end? It's not there. It's yeah. Okay. That's all good, that's all good. So we're already going pretty well. We have 8,000 engine power to play with. So... mirror mode is important. Okay, how are we doing? We've done a lot in a short period of time, which is very nice. Right, and I'm also not gonna go crazy with, I don't know, meta stuff. This thing is not gonna be able to resist heat and hash at all, and if it needs to do that, I can add spaced armor, so that's not a big issue. Okay, this thing is going to be actually incredibly cheap at this rate. What do we need to do? We need to add armor all along the line here. We can't do it there. Can't do it there. We can do it here, though. Okay, so that's our basic body. We have ammo, we have an AI, we have weapons, and we have engine, and we've got a bit of fuel. Quite a bit of fuel, actually. And what else? We need to probably finish building the body. Okay, so multiple layers of this stuff. I keep forgetting how big things are in this game. Okay, she's gonna have a wee bit of a bulge around the guns, and that's fine. That is a-okay. Actually, we should do that down the whole length of the thing. I should stop doing that. That's gonna clash with whatever music I put in here. Unless I decide to go to, like, use Hailstorm music and then I just get copyright struck immediately. I should probably plug the back of this. Yeah, and this thing, it just occurred to me, this thing is probably gonna definitely need some extra roll control. Or something like that. Roll control. That rhymes. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. Excuse me? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted this to be metal. I wanted it to be pirate metal. Yar. Should probably make all this metal as well. We'll see as we go. We will see as we go. Okay, we can probably stick this on again, and we're just going to cover the top of the AI for the second, because I don't think this thing will need much detection. Oh, it's so nice having multiple kinds of stone blocks to do stuff with. What else? That is looking alright. It's looking okay, as in it's not looking terrible. And I should have put a thing on. Oh yeah, I remember. This is going to be a propeller plane, so it's going to have wings. It's going to have that kind of stuff. I need to finish off the thingy. The thing, you know what I mean. The thing, whatever the thing is. Okay, it is. First things first, make a square. A square, I say. Yeah, Hesh, if this thing ever... Well, firstly, the plan is this thing flies high, and it also flies fast in a big circle. So, ideally, it shouldn't be very easy to hit. And in a perfect world, that would be exactly what happens, but we don't live in a perfect world, we live in a non-perfect world. We live in a world where, I don't know, the trebuchet exists, and the cobalt, and a lot of other things. It's pure alloy over here. Let's fix that. Okay, so this thing is actually looking quite balanced at the moment. That's interesting. I do need to stick something in there, so what am I going to stick? Crap, I guess I can do that. Oh wait, I can do this. Nope, not that. The other thing. Ah, no. Beware of asymmetry. Beware of leaving symmetry mode on when you're building an asymmetrical craft. Okay, I'm going to save this thing now, just in case. Prototypes. Orbiting. Crud. Orbiting gunship. Okay. And yes, I'm making it long and thin. Shut up. I like long and thin things. Like candy floss. Not candy floss. What am I saying? What am I saying to myself here? Do 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 do. Okay, this thing's gonna... That's the problem with that engine, it's tall. Yeah, this thing's gonna have a bit of a lump on the top of it. There's nothing I can do about it. Nope, don't even argue. Nothing I can do except put slopes on it. We're going to try and make this thing. Oh crap, not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm also not going to try and make this thing too pointy, because I tend to make things pointy to the point of, like, not very nice. So, I'm going to make it less pointy. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. That means I have less brain power for the talkie. Okay, let's see. I like the way this thing's looking already. It's probably counting my chickens before they become omelets, but yeah, me Reiki. Gonna stick a wedge on the front, like so. Like so. That was horrible. Okay, now we just gotta finish this off. How do I do that? There, that doesn't look completely hideous, it just looks mostly hideous. Square corner. And do-do-do. And put there to make this look okay. We can do that. Cool. We're getting places. We are heading somewhere. I'm not sure where we're headed exactly, but it is somewhere. Let's fix this quickly. There we go. This thing looks weird. This is to an AC-130 what a teddy bear is to a real bear, probably. But that's okay. That's okay. These Let's Build things never turn out 100% optimized anyway. Okay, that is the basics of it. Okay, so what we can do now is finish off the butt of this thing. How do I finish off the butt? 3, 2, and... okay. Oof. Okay. So the magic trick is I want this thing to be the back to be slightly less pointy than the front. Hence the magic I'm working right now, and by magic I'm just placing blocks. I've been placing blocks this whole time. If you've only just noticed that I have been placing blocks, then I have bad news about your attention span. It's not there. Quick, there's a butterfly. Look out the window. What am I doing? I'm doing this. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that is a thing that I can do. Can I? No, okay. Right, that's what I've done now. This is the choice I have made for myself and me. So let's do this. Let's do this. Nope, this. this, and this, and this, and slope. 1, 2. How are we doing for time? We're doing great. We're motoring right along. Staying positive, staying strong, staying fit and healthy, eating your cabbage. I don't actually remember what cabbage tastes like. I just remember, like, it gives you horrible smelling farts. Right along with beans. Beans, I say. Yes! What a glorious happenstance this is. Okay, this thing is over 100 meters long. That's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Which is why I sometimes make the outside of a thing first. Alrighty, so I want this to be a plane. That means I've got to hang wings off this, and they have to be pretty big. So I'm going to hang the wings. I'm immediately going to change my mind about what I was doing right here, because wings have to be in center of mass. I do want a decent wingspan on this thing. It's got a 100-meter wingspan. Well done, me. Let's have this be a like so, and like so, like so. Let's round them off at the end. Wings are not my specialty. Probably you could guess that already. Planes are not my specialty. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. And just that. Placeholder. Ready, tidy. Oh, what have I done? That's not what I wanted to do at all. At all, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Go away, go away, go away. And sin of sins, the one block. Okay, this is starting to look like a plane. It's a big plane. It's still not that expensive, which is worrying me. Because it means it's going to get more expensive. And hey, you can tell which end's the front and which isn't. That's nice. Oh, god damn it. I need to put friggin'... These are wings, you fool! You know what that means? It means that you need to put friggin' wings in them. That was a whoopsie. That was a dough. That was a derp. That was a massive derp on my part. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Yes. And we'll put one more layer up here because, weird as it sounds, I want these wings to be 3 meters thick. And the reason for that will become abundantly clear in approximately 1 second. Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Think ahead, you freaking donut. Think ahead. Think while you are ahead. Damn it. Now I need to go on the other side and check. Nope, things are not good over here. Things are the opposite of good. What in the cabbage patch hell is going on here now? This is why I don't build big things as a rule. Big things are time consuming. Big things are annoying. Let's turn the flashlight back on or get blinded by light. The only thing... I was about to say light's the only thing you can get blinded by. That is not true. You can get blinded by anything that gets in your eyes. That hurts your precious eyes. How am I going to make this work? Inverted triangle corner just while we're here. And there we go. Hey, this almost looks like a plane. That's not gonna work. Big planes are... It happened again. When that happens, when you try and shift click and it doesn't freaking work, oh my freaking cowboy punching metal slug eating Ibiza. Oh no, what now? Okay, hold on one second. Hello again, we're back. That was a phone call that I definitely wasn't expecting. But we're back again. Where were I? Ah yes, I was building wings and finding out that I am horrible at building wings. Let's see. I really should have prefabbed the wings ahead of time. But what you gonna do in a little canoe? I forgot the rest of that song. That's quite an old song. Do 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 do. Okay, we have wings of a sort. Okay, orbiting gunship. And we have all that. We need to finish off these bits. There we go. This thing is gonna look more like a combat glider than anything else. I should mention as well, for those of you who are keen on building airplanes and are currently pulling your eyes out in despair at whatever I'm doing, I don't build planes as a general rule. I'm not particularly fond of building planes in From the Depths, largely because, well, they're just not effective. Like, well, they're less effective, I should say. Most of the things that make aircraft really effective in real life, like the fact that they are little small targets and they fly high and fast, that doesn't really work well in From the Depths because the actual gaseous atmosphere in this game is only about 500 meters, so that's already kind of a wee bit of a problem for any kind of aircraft. So what's this? Can I make magic happen? Like so. Can I make the same magic happen over here? This thing is still cheaper than a lot of craft I've made before. Okay, that looks reasonably symmetrical. Let's go here and pop and pop. God's bless the fill tool. Is that thing looking okay? Yes, it is. Now I'm going to fill this bit with wings. Probably going to be too many wings. So, wing. Whoops. And wings and da 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 da. Hang on. That's probably the wrong thing to do, but you know what? We will figure it out in a minute. Okay. And just for giggles, we're gonna put a surge protector right there, because I feel like it. Triangle. There we go. There we go, and now I will put wedges on things. This is a 2-meter wedge, so I'm gonna go here. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Does this look ugly as sin? Yes! Yes, it does. Save vehicle, just in case. Just in case! One day this thing won't be so ugly. And this thing is meant to be a prop plane, so I should probably put some damn props on it, shouldn't I? So, how big do I want to... There, and... Okay. See, I'm going to be cunning, I think. Or I might be cunning. Maybe I'm stupid. Who knows? Who knows what I'm doing? You think I know what I'm doing? I don't. Mm-mm. Then that thing. There we go. How's that looking? I'm gonna go for lots of props. So this thing is yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Should really prefab these damn things. Dedicated helicopter spinner. Heli blade spinner. My bad. My bad. This thing better fly really friggin' fast if it wants to dodge anything. 1, 2, 3. It's probably too many. It's probably more efficient to have one big one. Maybe? 2, 3. I don't know. I don't plane enough. I train plenty, but... I just got another text. My life is weirdly busy right now. I kind of love it and hate it at the same time. But gosh darn it, I want to get back to things. I want to get back to making content. I want to live my life and my dreams. I'm just rambling right now, by the way. Do. Okay, we have props. We have this stuff over here. Oh, so good. Doing grand. Doing peachy. Okay, so now we need to stick some... Well, firstly, we need to stick a roof on this thing. Okay, basic shape done. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so orbiting gunship, sure. And then we'll stick a tailplane on this thing. It is also going to be 3 meters thick. For no other reason than that's how we do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. And we're gonna see if we can get this thing to behave itself. Probably not, but you know what? There's always hope. There's hope for everything. Life, the universe, everything. Tacos. That's a horrible looking tailplane. You know how to fix it? Add more blocks. There, fixed. That's not fixed. God, that looks awful. I'm gonna need to figure out something about that. You can tell I haven't messed around with planes that much, can't ya? Okay, that looks like garbage. Let's do this instead. Okay, that looks like even worse garbage. Whatever. Let us save this thing. And stick some AI routines on here. Okay, so first things first. Behavior. That's not naval broadside. Add broadside. Broadside right. Angle to maintain. 90. Minimum distance. We're gonna put that at that. Maximum distance, that. Okay, cool. Nice and simple. Adjustments. Max altitude, blah, 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 blah. Going to have this thing fly like that. Avoidance, terrain, da da da. Maneuver, we're gonna add plane maneuver. Most extreme roll angle is gonna be 35 because the guns have that kind of thing. Wander distance, da 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 da. Most extreme, roll to turn. Start turning with angle this. Okay, let's see if this works. Nope. Probably needs. Let's stick some balloons on here, just preemptively. I want to get this thing flying before I'm done here. Swear G. Where are the balloons? There's the balloons. Two ACBs that are usually controlling shields. Now they're controlling balloons. Condition vehicle altitude between 0 and 50. Activate. What the hell was it doing? Buttons. balloons. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Then copy you, go over here, paste, like between 50 and 5,000, 4,000. The idea is we'll activate what balloons. What the fuck? That is disable. We will add more balloons. Balloons, balloons, balloons. Don't you sass me, balloons. I'll put you where I want. And why is this not working? Let's go over here and we're going to set these guys. That. There we go. Really should have prefabbed these. Gonna get you spinning in a lovely little circle. And how fast we go? We're already going over 21 meters per second. I think that's as fast as we're ever gonna freaking go. Okay, we need something that, yeah, I want pitch and control to be controlled. Thank you. Let's see, adjustments, maneuver. Oh yeah. These things working? They're not working very well. I am so goddamn inexperienced with planes. At this point, I'm just gonna muck around. See what happens. This is very slow. Also, we keep tipping forward.
Listening. All terrain reporting.
This isn't going to be a bad thing, putting freaking weak point right in my craft at all. That's not going to be a bad idea at all. Okay. Okay, I need ideas on how to get this thing up in the air properly. Probably any number of things. What's this thing? Ah, that's a cram thing that I was mucking around with before. Okay, like do. No, I'm getting... Well, the thing's kind of flying. It is really damn slow, and it's not flying nearly as high as I'd want it to. Jeez, I hate planes. I really do.
Receiving. Returning to formation. Moving.
Wow, this... Nah. Jeez. Well, I definitely need to work on this thing. Prop planes are clearly not my forte. And now it's going to space. Slow as crap. Oh boy. Wait, now it's... Why is it... It's going higher now? Wait. I have 5 minutes. Let's see if it can actually do what it's supposed to do. 1, 2, 3... Nope, nosediving. Well, if you know what's going wrong here, please tell me, because I do not know what is happening. It's very frustrating. Well, it's not very frustrating. I knew this wasn't going to work immediately. Dun, 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 dun. And if anyone suggests a PID, you're right. But I'm probably not going to use a PID, because freaking PIDs. What was I doing? I was doing this. Okay, so... I seem to vaguely recall to stop things pitching into the water you need to muck about. This. Let's go with 15.
Receiving.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. We could stick a lot more propellers on this thing. Look at that. Okay, let's spawn in something, a regular deadly punching bag. Don't fly into the water. I will kill you. Okay, that's not working. Why is this not working? Oh no. Well, this thing just... broadside right, please. Whatever you're doing is not what I want you to do. Oh my freaking goodness. Ay, 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 ay. This is probably gonna take a lot more puzzling. Oh, god damn it. As usual, this worked a lot better in my... The guns aren't even bloody firing. Oh, they don't... Okay, that was very freaking stupid of me. So hopefully this works. This is why you leave space. Yes! Now spawn in a marauder. And I'm running over time already. Let's see this. Don't make me use the ACB tricks. I will use them. Careful! Okay. Alright, so at the very least, it fires. Currently, this thing is winning. Okay, that's a little bit irritating. Right, I might have to ACB this thing, but I will do that next time. Can you hurry the ball? Rambot! Just slowing progress. Okay. So, stop it. Stop with the balloons. So, this is it for now. I guess this is part 1. I think I can salvage this. I think it'll be... I can turn this into something that isn't absolutely terrible. But that'll have to wait till next time, because I'm out of time for this episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Let's build! Farewell!